everybody knows what a griot is?
No.
No.
In Africa, in certain portions of Africa, especially Ghana, Nigeria, and all of that area, which at one time was just one big country that had many tribes. And a griot is the historian. He was the guy that remembered all of history. Whatever went down, he could recall it. And he could go back almost 1,000 generations. That just one man. And for some reason, I'm not saying that I'm like that, but I always wanted to know about who I am, where I came from. To understand who you are, you must understand where you came from. And most people only see a very small part of their lives. I remember someone saying to me that if you want to remember your family, you must remember how you treat your grandparents. Because your grandparents, because as your children grow up, the only thing they're going to remember are your grandparents. The great grandparents, the other ones, and the other generation, they will not know them. So my idea is to plant a seed. We have a fantastic family. The good ones and the bad ones. We don't pick out the good ones and say, oh, I don't want to be part of the family. Let me deal with this one. But they're all of us. Because as the circle goes around, we're going to see somebody sooner or later. What I want to do tonight before I begin to, and I like for this to become a part of what we do even after I am gone. We will clean off the table. I brought some presents. There's a first place, second place, third place, and fourth place. You are supposed to write down in a family tree all of your family from your mom's side to your dad's side as they go up. And I'll show you how to do it. And the one that can get the most will get the first place, the second place, the third, I should say the gold, the silver, the bronze, and the rest. And to me, this is something that is given to Don and DJ and Tarian, and as all the other ones that comes along, next year they're going to remember it. I can stand and tell you, but if you don't write it down, it's not going to stick and it's not going to become important. But as you begin to realize that this is something that is very important. One of the things that I've noticed, the name David. The name David is very heavy on the Houston side. It is also very heavy on the Bryant side. Not only Julia's dad, but there's a David someplace farther down in the Bryants. And to me, that says something. My family, the Houstons, there are four, everyone has 4 grandparents. We have 8 great-grandparents. We have 16 great-great-grandparents. We have 32 great-great-great-grandparents, or we may say the 4th grade grandparents. So all of those people are very, very important in our lives. And for us as black people, knowing who we are and where we came from and where we are going is going to be very important to us. I feel real deep inside that this information is going to become very important because word reparation is going to happen in this country. And it's going to happen in a way that we have no idea, but it's going to happen. When it happens, it's going to happen very fast. That means that you're going to have a very short period of time to prove that your family were slaves. And if you can't do that within that time, it's going to either be through education or through some type of monies or through something that Congress is going to come up with, but they don't want to do it, so they got to do it very quickly. And for those people who have no idea who they are and where they come from, and by the time they start looking to try and find it and prove it, it's not going, time is going to be gone. So what I want to do, I'm going to give a sheet of paper to everyone. And what you must do, 2003, the first
Yes.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone get a chance to go through this. Thank you, Tyrone. Tyrone's family did this one. It's 150 pages. It is done exceptionally well. And I've been going through it. I have many of the things that he already has in here. I've already gone through it and I've looked at it, but there's some very unique things that he has. So, you mind if I pass it around? The Houstons, my mom and dad, my dad was from the Houston side. My mom was from the Chester side. My dad's side, the Houston Harrows. My mom's side is the Chesters Robinsons. And it goes from there, and I'll give you a good history on who we are and how we became who we are after we finish. And this is what you should do. You should start with yourself. Now, who are your mom and dad?
Julia and David.
Okay.
Good job.
And with your mom and dad, who are their brothers and sisters? Call them by name. And you know who you are. You starting with you, say DJ. You start with yourself, but you have another brother named Don. Right? So, and Don, you have a brother, you have a sister. Their name should be there. Your mom and dad, you know their names. Who are their mom and dad? Okay. This is the mom. This is the dad. Who are their brothers and sisters? Okay. And then go up to your mom, who would be your grandma. Who is her mother and father? And who is your mom, brothers and sisters? Who is your grandfather's brothers and sisters? And you keep going up like that until you can get as far as you can. And one who can get the farthest get the first prize. Then the second prize, and so forth, so on. Questions? Take the sheet. Hope everybody got a pencil.
Nope.